What is up, everybody? I am Crimson Thunder here. Welcome to another mission of Falcon BMS 4.33U5 on Operation Tiger Spirit. This mission today is going to be a really dangerous one because we are actually going to be doing a destroy enemy air defenses. And in this particular case, we are going to be destroying a radar site for SA-10s, which is a very dangerous surface-to-air missile. It's roughly about the equivalent of a Patriot missile battery. So what we have to do is we have to either do one or two things. Either we fly very low to nap of the earth when we go there, or we have to launch harm missiles, which we happen to carry, from pretty much near at the complete maximum engagement range. And we're not going to know if it fired on us because it's pretty much tracked via missile, but we will have a very good idea if they actually do so. Which I'll show you in this little video. Let's get this little crap fired up. Okay, that's all powered up, and now we got the aircraft running as far as starting up is concerned. Let's turn on our equipment. Now the jammer is not going to help too much here, just because the SA-10 is very resistant to chatter. Go ahead and load up our data cartridge.
Talon 1-2, orbit for spacing 5,000. Talon 1-2, maintain 300 knots. Talon 1-1, orbit for spacing 4,000.
Our call sign is
Talon 1-1, descend to 4,000, turn left heading 170, runway 32 right. Talon 1-2, turn left heading 170, runway 32 right.
Tower, Python 2-1, request QNH.
Python 2, Kimpo approach 2966.
Russia's dropping, and we're now starting to get some cloudy conditions over North Korea. It's pretty much near there. We're going to turn on our ECM jammer. Clear the faults here.
Lion 2-1, descend to 4,000, turn right heading 095, runway 32 right.
We are packing two Sidewinders, the Mike models, and we're also packing two AIM-120s, just in case if we do run into enemy aircraft, though the majority of the air superiority is pretty much gone. All I have to really worry about right now is to take him out
Falcon
the air.
22, descend to 4,000, turn right heading 145, vectors to left base,
We are
runway
going
32
to
right.
power on the HAD and our harm missiles. And what we will do is we'll put the HAD. So this is our little harm attack display over here. This is actually the easiest to use. Another way you can also do this is the weapon page. In case if we needed to get like an exact thing. Data looks like the data link isn't
Falcon
exactly
22, descend
yet.
to 3,000.
So if we did manage to have an exact location, maybe if I get into Operation Rolling Fire next, I'll probably do a little bit of this unless we can find another one.
Talon 11, descend to 4,000,
if
turn
you
left
have
heading
a
145,
known
vectors to right
location,
base, runway 32 right.
What this would do is here are your threats that you would have. You can cycle through the table using the OSB2 on here. In this case,
Falcon
this would be an
22,
SA-10
descend to
site.
2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 055.
And this will give you your time of flight display over here. And it would once you fire it off, it will go to that specified point that your radar cursor is going to. Make sure you click the
Rapier 2-1, inbound for landing.
cursor 0 before
Good
doing
evening,
this.
Rapier 2,
Otherwise, there's a
Kimpo
very good
approach,
chance
runway
that it's
32
going
right.
to actually miss. I can turn down the
Talon
comms.
11, descend to 3,000, maintain
There we go.
250
It doesn't need
knots.
to be that loud. We have equums of motion, range unknown. This will be more of your self-defense type of thing, because it's basically like if you played stuff like Cold Waters or
Lion
like
22, descend
Dangerous
to 4,000,
Waters.
turn left heading 080, runway 32 right.
It'd be like you have a set threat. You don't know exactly how far it is, but it's definitely in the vicinity of that direction. You just snap to that direction, and you fire at it. It's got a much wider cone. Or the best one I usually do is the pre-brief. This is where you have a exact location where it is, and you basically select the waypoint that you currently have selected. Take this, take whatever missile it is.
Good evening, Falcon
Like an
22,
SA-2, which is
Kimpo
very
Tower,
common.
cleared for landing, runway 32
And I
right,
usually
jet
fire
gear
once
down.
it gets to about 2 minutes usually.
Talon
You generally
right,
want to
final
do
approach
it right
course
outside their
325, slow to approach speed.
engagement range if you can.
Talon 12,
And
descend
you
to
turn right back around and just not worry about that. Make sure you hit cursor 0 before firing, otherwise it will fire on the wrong position.
1-1, on final.
But for this, because we're in SA-10, we have the HAD on board. We're going to be using this particular sensor instead. I'll explain a little bit more about it once we get airborne. But note that this is an extremely dangerous SAM site, unlike some of the other stuff that we may have seen in the past. We're not going to exactly know if it's actually fired on us, but the best way to actually find out about this is using this display.
Maintain 300 knots. Rapier 22, orbit for spacing 5,000. Rapier 22, maintain 300 knots.
Tower trucks away.
Lion 2-1, descend to 3000, maintain 250 knots.
Looks like everything's good to go.
Good evening, Alan 1-1, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down.
Missile override.
Alan 1-2, turn right, final approach course 325, check speed. Lion 2-2, descend to 4000, turn right, heading 140, vectors to left base, runway 32 right. Lion 2-1.
Unfortunately, this particular one's not as good as the X because it has a much less, it's got a, not so much of a wide cone for maneuverability like the X version does. It will make that. It will definitely make it work if we have to. We shouldn't be too much into that, so we'll just actually keep this as slave for dogfight mode, just because this is not the right type of this isn't really the right type of missile for that type of environment.
Lion 2-2, descend to 3000, maintain 250 knots.
And since we are flying at
Lion
night,
2-1, turn left to final approach course 325, slow to approach speed. Good evening, Alan 1-2, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down.
Lion 2-1, on final.
Alright, should be good.
Rapier 2-1, descend to 4000, turn left heading 085, runway 32 right. Lion 2-2, descend to 2000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 055. Falcon 2-1, descend to 4000, maintain 250 knots, turn right heading 140, vectors to left base, runway 32 right.
I'll say 3,800 pounds of fuel is our minimum for this one, because we are quite a bit away.
Rapier 2-2, turn left heading 080, runway 32 right. Eagle 1-2, inbound for landing. Good evening, Eagle 1, Kim Po approach, runway 32 right, welcome back. Good evening, Lion 2-1, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down. Lion 2-2, turn left to final approach course 325, check approach speed. Falcon 2-1, descend to 3000. Rapier 2-1, descend to 4000, turn right heading 140.
Tower,
Lion
Python.
2-2, gear down.
Eagle 1-2, maintain 250 knots, runway 32 right.
Tower, Python 2-1, ready for departure.
Taxi, runway 32 left. Hold short. Falcon 2-1, descend to 2000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 055.
Okay, just tap the brakes. Alright, they're working. Those are working alright, so let's continue taxi.
Rapier 2-1, descend to 3000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to left base, runway 32 right. Good evening, Lion 2-2, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down. Rapier 22, descend to 4,000, turn right heading 130. Falcon 21, turn left to final approach course 325, slow to approach speed.
Falcon 2-1, on final.
Rapier 21, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 055.
Well, you're probably saying, what the hell am I doing?
Rapier 22, descend to 3,000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to left base, runway 32 right. Good evening, Falcon 21, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down.
They're probably coming back on a barrier
Python
cap.
21, clear runway, incoming traffic. Rapier 21, turn left to final approach course 325, slow to approach speed. Rapier 22, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 055.
Rapier 2-1, on final.
Eagle 12, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots, turn left heading 150, vectors to right base, runway 32 right. Rapier 22, turn left to final approach course 325, check approach speed. Python 21, Kim Po Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 32 left. Good evening, Rapier 21, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down.
Alright, so
Rapier 2-2, final approach.
and off we go.
Python 21, Kim Po Tower, resume on navigation. Python 22, Kim Po Tower, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 32 left. Eagle 12, descend to 3,000. Good evening, Rapier 22, Kim Po Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, check gear down. Eagle 12, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots.
Yeah, don't try that again with a heavy load next time. Now that we're airborne, and now over here, there's like 2 or 3 SA-10 sites, so it's going to be a very dangerous. It's going to be like very dangerous coverage. So the best thing we could do also is pretty much to just stay on the very edge of its ring if possible. Try to fire within 50 miles. Try to fire within like try not to fire less than 50 miles if possible. We have that one more flight to take out the others with the Mavericks. They'll definitely come in another video. We are climbing to 22,000 feet. Now that we're, I can probably give a little bit of explanation. turn the lights off. Now, as far as the HAD is concerned, it's the simplest of all the systems of launching the harm. Over here, might be a little too sensitive. Yeah, I can temporarily phrase that. So basically, over here, we got a bunch of radar emissions that basically come. Some of them come in search radar, some unknown. But take for example this hawk over here. This like for hawk over here. Anything that here of these symbols here that are or this Patriot too. Anything in green is either passive or not on. And anything that's in yellow is something that is active, that's emitting. Anything that is red is tracking, and anything that's flashing in red is tracking. Typically with a HAD, you want to try to fire on one of those that are red or flashing red, just based on the fact that they can. That's what will likely hit the most. And when an SA-10 launches at you, typically what they usually go for is a. You'll see is if they're flashing red. If you ever see something like that, always assume that they fired on you, because you're not gonna see one of these when you actually do get fired upon by an SA-10, unlike some others, since the missiles are tracked via missile instead of the actual homing itself. As unfortunate as that's gonna be. So that's what's gonna be like. We'll arm our missiles once we get to Steel Point 4. We're actually way ahead of schedule. Uh-oh. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare. Sentry 4, Falcon.
Python 2, Chalice 1, unable. Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 300, 20 miles, 8,000.
Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare. Thank you.
Python 2-1, Chalice 1, contacts confirmed hostile. ID as SA-10.
Good, turn off the autopilot.
Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 290, 20 miles, 20,000.
Box 3. 2, music on. 2, music on. 2, music on.
2, music on.
Serpent 2, Serpent 2-1, engage target bearing 270, 10 miles, 20,000.
Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare.
Python 2-1, Chalice 1, contacts confirmed hostile. ID as SA-10. Serpent 2, Chalice 1,
2, attack targets.
Threat aircraft bearing 250, 10
2,
miles,
attack targets.
19,000. 2, +3 medium.
2, go cover. Didn't expect to see this in the morning.
2, pitbull.
There's a flight of 2. Two, rejoin. 2, rejoin. 2, rejoin. 2, rejoin. My mic must be
Python 2-2, on my way. 2, in position.
2, attack my target.
2, you got it. 2, Fox 3 medium. 2, pitbull.
2, rejoin. 2, rejoin.
Serpent 2, Serpent 2-1, engage target bearing.
Python 2-2, on my way. 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 240, 5 miles, 8,000.
You gotta deal
Serpent
with
2, Serpent 2-1, engage target bearing 035, 10 miles.
Definitely gotta
8,000.
deal with these aircraft first. Box 3.
Serpent 2, Serpent 2-1. Engage target bearing 160, 2 miles, 8,000. Serpent 2, Serpent 2-1. Engage
Kaboom.
target bearing 040, 5 miles, 5,000.
Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 140, 3 miles, 8,000.
Serpent 2, Serpent 2-1. Engage target bearing 140, 3 miles, 8,000.
2 say weapons.
Python 2-2. 2, Magnum. 1, radar.
2 attack my target.
2, heat.
2 attack my target.
2, you got it. 2, Fox 3 medium. 2, pitbull. Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 190,
Nice kill.
5 miles, 6,000.
Sentry 4, Python 2-1, book it up.
Python 2, Chalice 1, nearest threat, Sioux 30, Singleton, bearing 205, 5 miles, 7,000.
Two say status.
2, all clear.
Yeah, had a little fun with a couple. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, book it up.
Python 2, Chalice 1, nearest hostile, J5, Singleton, bullseye 285, 30 miles, 6,000.
Let's actually get back to altitude. Lost quite a bit of fuel there.
Two, in position.
Two, music off.
2, music off.
That takes care of that now. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, request picture.
Python 2, 1, Chalice 1, picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit at bullseye 295, 35 miles, 5,000.
Nails, SA-10, 1 o'clock. Two, music on. 2, music on. Two, music on. 2, music on. Okay, this is going to be a dangerous attack.
Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 300, 35 miles, 5,000.
Sentry 4, Python 2, 1, boogie dope.
Python 2, Chalice 1, nearest hostile. J5, Singleton, bullseye 300, 35 miles, 5,000. Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 305, 35 miles, 4,000.
Come on. $50 miles, so we'll fire. Magnum. 2, attack my target.
2, you got it. Serpent 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 305, 40 miles, 3,000.
Serpent 2, attack target, bullseye 310, 60 miles.
Alright, they're definitely firing.
Caution. Caution.
Actually, look. Two, rejoin. 2, rejoin.
Python 2-2, on my way.
The thing is, too,
Chalice 1, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 305, 40 miles, 2,000.
the thing with these harms is that we don't want to be too. We definitely don't want to be too close. 2, rejoin.
Python 2-2, on my way.
See, there's the flap. There's the flap lid. Target destroyed. There's the other flap lid. Target destroyed. Two, say status. 2, say status.
2, all clear.
2, attack my target. Gonna take out that other SA-10 too.
2, you got it.
sir.
Magnum. 2.
2 rejoin. 2 rejoin. 2 rejoin.
Python 2-2 on my way.
Two say weapons.
Python 2-2. 1 Magnum. 2 8. Fuel state 6-0.
Alright, the SA-10's gone. Sentry 4, Python 2-1, declare.
Python 2-1, Chalice 1, contact is a bogey.
Two, attack my target. Two, attack my target. Two, attack my target.
2, you got it.
That's definitely an enemy ship.
Magnum. 2,
Alright, let's head home.
2.
Two rejoin. Two rejoin.
Python 2-2 on my way.
Hawk launch, on some enemies there. Which probably means there's enemy aircraft in the area. Alright, well, at least we did take out some enemy SA-10 sites, so that's definitely awesome. Two, music off.
2, music off.
Got into a fight with some Su-27s, some Su-30s. Apparently, the other flight of this thing must have gotten blown up when they recklessly charged into the SA-10 site. But that goes to saying you should not ever try to do anything stupid with one of those things. But that's basically the basics of engaging these SA-10 sites. Try to stay outside the range and fire within about 50, you can fire within about 52 miles of them. Just make sure you're at least 24,000 feet when you're trying to do so, just to maximize the chance to kill. Just wrap up the footage here and just head on home.
Two, in position.
Two, say fuel.
Two, fuel state 5-8.
Got 1,000 more pounds of fuel left, but we have more than enough fuel to get back home. Century 4, Python 2-1, request picture.
Python 2-1, Chalice 1, picture clear.
Okay, we are clear of enemy aircraft as well. Just enjoy the ride home. Once we get past these Hawk missiles, we will go fence out. We're just pretty much at the waypoint. That's just a flight of. This is just a flight of the 15s. That are heading away from us. Go 30 miles from that point. Want to say the best part is we got to save these drop tanks. Two, fence out.
Two, fence out.
Timers. 40 miles to go. $30 miles.
Bingo, bingo.
Lion 3-1, ready for departure. Eagle 3-1, ready for departure.
Tower, Python 2-1, inbound for landing.
opening. Python 2, Kimpo approach 3, runway 32 right. Welcome back. Eagle 3-1, Kimpo Tower, cleared for departure. Python 2-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 280 knots, turn right heading 150, runway 32 right. Python 2-2, maintain 250 knots, turn right heading 150, runway 32 right. Eagle 3-2, Kimpo Tower.
Altitude. Altitude.
Eagle 3-1, Kimpo Tower. Resume on navigation. Lion 3-1, hold short. Eagle 3-2, Kimpo Tower. Resume on navigation. Python 2-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots. Python 2-1, runway 32 right. Lion 3-1, Kimpo Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 32 left. Lion 3-2, Kimpo Tower. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 32 left. Lion 3-1, Kimpo Tower. Resume on navigation. Python 2-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots. Vectors to left base, runway 32 right. Lion 3-2, Kimpo Tower, resume on navigation. Python 2-1, turn left heading 140. Python 2-1, descend to 3,000, turn left heading 135. Python 2-2, descend to 4,000, turn left heading 145. Vectors to left base, runway 32 right. Python 2-1, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 050, vectors to final, runway 32 right. Python 2-1, turn left heading 045. Python 2-2, descend to 3,000, maintain 250 knots. Python 2-1, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 040. Python 2-1, turn left to final approach course 325, check approach speed. Python 2-2, descend to 2,000, turn left heading 055.
Python 2-1 on final approach.
Python 2-2, turn left to final approach course 325, slow to approach speed.
Python 2-2, gear down.
Good evening, Python 2-1, Kimpo Tower, cleared for landing, runway 32 right, jet gear down.
Mustang
3
2-1,
green, clear to
inbound for
land,
landing.
32 right.
Good evening, Mustang 2, Kimpo approach, continue inbound, expect vectors, runway 32 right. Python 22, Kimpo Tower. Cleared for landing, runway 32 right. Check gear down.
That was a little bit of a positive landing. And we will now retract the speed boards. We can now turn off the runway. Tower chocks in. Tower chocks.
Mustang 2-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots. Turn left heading 190, runway 32 right.
It should be everything. Just trying to. See how we did. We definitely blew up some enemies. Heavy damage inflicted to target. Yeah, both of the people, both aircraft that accompany us got blown out of the sky.
Hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 105, 80 miles.
Somebody did actually launch an archer at me too. But we did get one kill out of that, which is a Su-30. And our wingman also got one kill.
Challenge 2, radar contact, bullseye 315, 160 miles, 22,000.
So that's going to be one additional kill for us.
Serpent 1, Chalice
And
1,
they no
Red
longer,
aircraft, bullseye,
and they can no
315,
longer
60
fight.
miles, 22,000.
And overall, they can no longer use that air defense site against us until pretty much unless they get to unless they get to replace their radar. So they will not be able to fire on us. So.
Cowboy 2, Chalice 1, be advised. Red aircraft, bullseye 315, 60 miles, 22,000.
So that's 3 flaplets destroyed. And which also does damage a small tank, and we also did damage what looks like to be a Chinese frigate as well. So overall, it was a good mission. It was a good overall mission. Until next time, I am
Chalice
Crimson
2,
Thunder.
radar contact,
See you
bullseye,
later, everybody.
315.